There was an upset last night in women's basketball in the Big Ten. Who was it? Apologize for looking at it because I cannot memorize all this stuff. Number 8 Iowa lost to USC 81-69. Obviously, this means Iowa's no longer unbeaten in the Big Ten. And the truth is, they were not going to go unbeaten in the Big Ten anyway. When you look at their schedule coming up, I also know Iowa just found out the news about Taylor McCabe. She did tear her ACL. That's tough when you look at what she has done this year for Iowa. This does help USC for the NCAA tournament hopes. They're on the last 4 byes right now. USC is 12-9 overall, 4-6 in the Big Ten. Iowa 18-3 overall, 9-1 in the Big Ten. The only unbeaten team in the Big Ten right now is UCLA. Iowa never had a lead in this game whatsoever. USC jumped on them early, 28-13 into the first quarter. At halftime, it was 43-37, so they made it closer at halftime. Second half, USC scored 38 points, including 27 points in the fourth quarter, while Iowa scored 32. There's more to the game than that. That's why I'm going to go over the stats. Iowa shot 40% from the field on 67 attempts. They made a third of threes on 21 attempts, 80% on free throws on 10 attempts, 43 rebounds, 10 of those offensive, 21 assists, 13 turnovers, 3 steals, 2 blocks, 14 fouls, and how many points off the bench? 16 plus 11, that's 27 right there already. Plus 3, that's 30. Plus 2, that's 32 points. And 4 double-digit scores literally combined for good. And non-double-digit scores combined for 8 plus 2, that's 10. Plus 3, that's 13. Plus 6, that's 19 points. So 50 points. Right there. And it's obviously 2 players scored 6 more points in this game. They combined for 14. 8 plus 6. Now, USC only had like 3 bench points. And 4 double-digit scores literally combined for good. And non-double-digit scores combined for 6 points. 3 plus 3. So, 75 points among 4 players, including 2 players with above 20 points in this game. And USC shot 46% from the field on 68 attempts, 37% on threes on 27 attempts, 64% on free throws on 14 attempts, 32 rebounds, 4 offensive, 23 assists. Now, 5 turnovers, that's an excellent number. 4 steals, 4 blocks, and 15 fouls. Now I'm going to go with the points out turnovers, points in the paint, and fast break points as well. And points on turnovers definitely favored USC in this game, 19-3. Same thing goes for the fast break points, 20-10. However, points in the paint did favor Iowa, 34-30. What's the next 5 games here? I expect Iowa to drop in the rankings some. It's more like how much. Their next game is not going to be easy. You have to go on the road to UCLA. That's next to nothing in terms of travel from USC to UCLA, but that's a more difficult game, to say the least. After all, they are the clear favorite in the Big Ten right now, in my opinion. That's February 1st. February 5th, you got Minnesota at home. I would not sleep on them. February 11th, you got Washington at home. I still wouldn't sleep on them. February 16th, you got to go on the road in Nebraska. I wouldn't sleep on them. February 19th, you got on the road to Purdue. That's your only gimme game when you see one. I'm just saying, the other games are not going to be that easy. Now, USC, this was obviously a huge win for you. But you got to make sure you don't have any bad losses coming up. Especially if you want to make the NCAAs this year. February 1st, you got Rutgers at home. That would be an epitome of brutality loss and a letdown game when I see one. So don't lose that game. Then you got to go on the road to Northwestern February 5th. Yeah, that's a long way to travel, but I don't think you should lose that game. And that, once again, would be an epitome of brutality if he would lose. Then February 8th, you got to go on the road to Illinois. That's a tough game. February 12th, you got Indiana at home. I would think you better win that game now that Indiana's fallen off a bit. And then you get Wisconsin at home, February 19th. If you really want to make sure you're in the NCAAs, you got to win that game as well. Especially if it's a home game for you. So, anyways, if you like this content, hit the like, subscribe button. See you guys later on the road to 800 subscribers. School's ultimate goal is 1,000 more. So, remember, this course, like the video, comment video really helps YouTube background. So more people see us, and the video does help as well. So more people can watch. And if you're watching and not subscribe, hit subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well.